because when someone says it's a dream, for a lot of people, it is just a dream. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 39 with your host Fortunato, Coppola,
Luca Finanza, and Bobby.
Guys, you know, we're finishing up the episode right now, Luca, and
I know
we're finishing up the season, and Bobby's soon going to go bye-bye.
I know, this is crazy. Like, should we give him away?
I think we should give him away. I think somebody wants Bobby. I don't see why nobody wants this.
Pretty good look. If you put a wig on him,
luscious, sexy man.
I know. Look at him. He's always staring into the camera.
But guys, we're gonna jump right into the episode today. Obviously, you guys see that we're giving you guys a lot of content every single week, and we're really spreading it apart with a lot of content and making sure that you guys are getting the most entertainment possible from the positive guys. But we're going to be doing some different changes for season 3, which Luca will talk about very, very soon. But before that, let's jump into the episode. Let's see what's happening today. Luca, what are we talking about today?
So, like, today we're just going to pretty much go and dive into, like, each other's lives, each other's personal lives. We're going to, like, say, like, what do we do? Like, not only what we do, but, like, what's, like, our ambitions, our goals, and what are we doing every day to work towards our dreams? So not what we're doing, because we know Fortunato works. He's doing the foundation. What else is he doing in that sense?
Exactly. We're gonna ask each other questions. So I'm gonna start right now. I'm gonna say, Luca, what's your biggest fear in life, in the future?
My biggest fear?
I feel like everyone always asks questions like, "Oh, what are you going to do in the future? What are you motivated to do?" What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear would be.
Got you off guard or no?
Yeah, because I don't even know the answer.
Like, what are you scared of a little bit? Like, are you scared to have kids? Are you scared that? What are you scared of? Are you scared to be out of job, or like what's your biggest fear?
I think what scares me is not to achieve my goals, because there's no reason not to achieve it. So if I don't achieve it, it's basically my fault.
It's true.
I'm at fault for not. So I think that's my biggest fear is not achieving my goals and stuff like that. Because everyone fears death, everyone fears that, but like fear like. And maybe I think a biggest fear, but this is for everyone. This is more general, like losing someone in the family.
Exactly.
But that's everyone. But if you're speaking like from on a sense of like myself, it's to not achieve my dreams.
I think that for myself too, a big fear of mine after not achieving goals and not achieving achievement is like, you know, you setting yourself in a plan of doing good in the future and having to not have the capabilities and the accomplishments to be able to get to that point.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is like, sometimes, you know, life is going to throw you obstacles and stuff, and I feel like sometimes when you have these dreams and you have these, you know, these standards in life that you want to do, and you feel like they're not coming to true, that's what fears me the most, is that these things are going to happen that are going to really bring me down from achieving my goal, and that's what it is, these obstacles themselves.
Yeah, it's like things that happen that you can't prepare for. You can't prepare for like someone like not like mentally and physically well in the family, and that like you're doing so well and you're succeeding, and then all of a sudden it's like you have to stop yourself because someone else is not doing well, and in order to help them you need to put your full attention towards them, and it's something unexpected, and in the moment you're just thinking about the other person, but in reality it's like, yes, it will affect what was going to happen in your life.
You know what it is? As a person that's very strong, like if you think of yourself as a strong person, which you guys all think of yourself as strong people, if you're a strong person, you don't only look after yourself, but you look after around the people around you.
Yeah.
So you kind of look at how your parents are doing, how your sisters and brothers are doing, your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever it is. So you look at these people around you and you say, you know, let me take care of these people around me before I take care of myself, which is, you know, obviously the greatest thing to do, because you as a strong person have the capabilities to take care of other people in different situations that they're going through. So that's one thing that can be a problem, because it can drag you down from achieving your goal, because you're taking care of so many people in the process. Yeah.
And in that sense too, like I was saying, like you don't know what's going to happen. You can't prepare really for like you could plan your future and do it. There's no reason for your dreams not to come true. And that's very motivational to say, and it's very gets you going and gives you the energy. But when you think about it, there's always something that's going to come up and just pull you back down. Exactly. But that's the moment where you just need to keep going and keep going and keep going, because literally it's like the slingshot effect, right? Something's pulling you down and you just keep trying to go up. It's going to sling you straight back up.
It's true though. I feel like a lot of the times, like people just like look at it in a way of like, if they're at rock bottom, there's no coming up.
Yeah.
And we always say this in every single episode that no matter where you are in life, the come up can always be possible around the corner.
Yeah.
Understand? And like Luca said like a couple episodes ago, I remember that the person that keeps digging for gold is the person that's going to succeed. The person that keeps digging and just gives up at like the last moment is the person that's not ever going to see success.
And that's it, because you're always, and your dreams never will like be easy to achieve, because even for me, I was vlogging and it was my dream. I was like, I want to become like, I really had no goal in vlogging. It was just like, I want to be the next biggest YouTuber. But what does that really mean? Like, what does that mean? Like,
how the thing is that a lot of people don't understand is that people put goals out there for themselves, but how can you manifest a goal?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people put these crazy goals out there and they think to themselves that, yes, it's a crazy goal and it's a dream of mine. Because when someone says it's a dream, for a lot of people, it is just a dream.
Yeah. And
understand?
Just the way you phrase it, it places how it's going to be in your future. Let's say it like this, because a lot of people talk this way when they bring up cars and stuff. They say, my dream car is a Ferrari. Mm-hmm. My dream car is a Lamborghini. But why is it your dream car? Instead of asking yourself why it's your dream car, say, how am I going to get to this dream car?
Or they say like this, I love the Lamborghini, but it's my dream car.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is very true.
And how are you going to achieve it? What are you going to do to achieve it? Yeah. Like, there's so many things that you have to ask yourself in order to figure out what you're going to have to do to obtain this car. Because these people that do have these cars, do you think they were dreaming about having these cars?
They didn't wake up in the morning and saw the Lamborghini in their driveway.
No.
So, I mean, I think it's just manifesting what you're saying, because a lot of people just talk the talk. They don't really they don't even walk the walk.
Yeah.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, that's what my belief is, that you could talk all you want about how many things you want in life, understand? And people are going to listen to you, because if I meet a stranger, if I meet Luca and I don't know him, and he tells me, I want to do this in life, and he's confident about it, I'm going to listen to him, because I don't know who he truly is. But if I keep hearing it from him that he keeps wanting to do these crazy things, these things that are dreams of himself, but he keeps talking and never doing, I'm going to lose belief in him.
Yeah, understand?
Because like at the point, it's to talk, but once you start doing what you're talking about, that's when people start believing in your grind.
Yeah, and that's true, because I tell people all the time, like, stop talking about it, start doing it. Like,
exactly.
Oh, like, I love the simplest thing sometimes is the most simple thing. Like I wish I could go golfing.
Yeah. Oh man.
The voice crack does not stop.
Voice crack number 19
I think
of the
I have
season.
to go to the doctor. I have to go to the doctor
Any
for that
doctors
voice.
out there that are specialized in voice cracks, please let us know.
Can we make it deeper, please?
Yeah, Luca here. We need a voice crack doctor. Oh yeah, keep going.
And yeah, like, I don't even know where I was at. The voice crack distracted me. So like,
when you keep telling people that, you know, to do instead of just talking.
like the people are like, I wish I could go golfing. You could go golfing. Start saving. Do the necessary things. If your dream is to have the best golf set, instead of financing the golf set, which is cool, because some golf sets can go for like 10K, 15K, but why finance it? Save. Do the right thing for yourself.
And I couldn't agree with you more. And I feel like for myself, what gets me really mad sometimes, and it's getting me a little heated now just thinking about it, is that like, for my, I don't like to always speak about my situation, but I feel like if I speak about my situation, sometimes it motivates myself to do better, and it can motivate you guys there.
Yeah.
And I always tell myself this. I started from a shitty job, okay? And a shitty job in my mind, understand? Working at a place where I didn't want to work at every single day, to wake up every single morning to go to, made me realize that I was depressed and I wasn't happy with myself and what I achieved. Understand? For a lot of people out there, students out there, I just finished high school, okay, and you're working a summer job. Don't make that summer job be your life.
Yeah, and it's true. It's absolutely true, because sometimes everyone looks at their job. Everyone looks at their job and they're like, oh, I don't want to, like, you know, like, but you look at it like that. But just remember, it's temporary. It's temporary unless you make the change. But that's going to be it forever.
That's the problem, though. A lot of students like a student that I was when I came out of high school, and like a lot of students you guys are that are getting out of high school, a lot of the jobs they get now, a lot of the students are going to stick to it because they're comfortable with the money they're making, understand? And they feel like this is the only money they can make. They can't really turn their head. I stayed at that for 4 years. I stayed at a job that I couldn't stand for 4 years and would wake up miserable every single day. But it takes that one day and that one thought to tell yourself that, you know what, this is not what I'm supposed to do. I'm greater than what I'm doing right
Exactly.
now. Because people get comfortable. And when you have comfortability, you don't achieve the possibility.
When you're on the edge all the time, okay?
Exactly.
Not that it's better, but when you're on the edge and you're always at the edge of your seat and you're always ready and you're always expecting stuff, you're always going to work towards something. You're always going to work more. You're always going to want to work. Because you don't want to stay in that state of discomfort.
I mean, a job that you're always going to, and you like, listen, like, if you go to a job every single day and you know what's going to happen throughout the day.
Yeah.
Oh, at 12 o'clock, I got to decorate this cake. At 2 o'clock, I got to bake cookies out of the oven. I understand that people like routine, but there's no challenge towards it. There's no, oh my God, what the hell? What am I going to do here? What am I going to do there? These things, these challenges is what builds you into the possible person that you could succeed to be.
Yeah, and he's not critiquing anyone who's a chef or anything. He's just using it as an example.
Well,
which
I'm talking about myself
routine.
because I used to work at a bakery and I used to bake and cook, and those are my times to bake and cook. So I just feel like.
And it wasn't your thing. You just knew it.
No,
you just know when something's not your thing.
Exactly.
And you're choosing the comfort over your dreams. That's when you start to lose yourself.
Exactly.
You start to lose authenticity in yourself, and that's when people start to think that maybe this time, maybe like I could do this.
That's a threat, though. That's a big threat. The biggest threat in life is comfortability. Making yourself comfortable at something that you're miserable at is the biggest threat in life. Is what's going to kill you faster. Because for myself, I don't like punching in a card. Punching in a card at 7 o'clock in the morning and punching out at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I feel for myself, speaking on my own thing, is something that I don't want to do. A lot of people love doing that. A lot of people love that routine. But for myself, punching in a card and punching out a card, for myself, is a threat to the possibility that I can do.
Yeah, exactly. No, I agree. Like myself too, like punching in is fun. Like you punch in, you get your check, you do 30 hours, you get your... But I want to do something where I could be like, okay, this team, like I have a team and people that want to work with me.
Let me jump into that, what you just said.
Yeah.
That's an important fact, what you just said. Is Luca just said that he's happy on punching in because he knows how much you're going to be making.
Exactly.
At the end of the week, right?
Yeah.
Every second Thursday, every whatever you get paid, you know the amount that's coming in because you know how many hours you're doing. But imagine waking up one morning and every second morning not knowing what you're going to make.
Yeah.
Understand? Not knowing if you're going to break even, if you're going to lose money, or if you're going to make a lot of money.
Exactly.
Understand? And that's what drives a lot of people, and that drives myself.
People need to understand that, yes, these jobs are secure, but like secure to a certain extent.
Security is a threat.
People could fire you anytime.
Exactly.
But the word security, you could put it to any job. But if you're trying to be like, this word is always used like very vaguely, but like if you're trying to be like a self-employed entrepreneur and someone that's working for themselves, there's no security. But like you can make the security for yourself.
Exactly.
Work hard, make sure your company has good people, make sure that your employees are good, make sure that yourself is in a healthy state of mind. Because if you're in a healthy state of mind, it makes the biggest difference because you're able to stay connected to the people you're working with. Because many people...
That's an awesome point, though.
Yeah, they get so connected to the actual, like, oh my God, like, okay, this week we didn't hit our quota. We didn't make 40K this week. We didn't do this. And I see it in real life happening. And it's like, they just simply forget about their
But honestly,
their
that's what really even succeeds you even more. Imagine you making 40, whatever. Imagine you making $1 million a week, okay? I understand, which for a lot of us, some people do.
Yeah.
And making $1 million a week, you're making $1 million a week. And you make that $1 million a week for the next 4 years. But then there comes that 1 week where you make 500,000. Then there comes the next week where you make 250,000. You ask yourself, what the hell just happened? What's going on? What am I doing wrong? So you start working even harder at your goals to say, what can I achieve to have $1 million every single week and do even better?
Exactly.
Understand? And that's what success brings. That's what the drive brings. That's what you taking those chances and those risks brings. And that's what the beauty of
it's the drive.
Entrepreneurship is.
Because it forces you. It's like, look, you're not making the same amount of money. So what are you going to do? How are you going to keep hitting goals? And it doesn't even have to be about that. It could be about communication with your employees. It could be like just making sure that your employees are number one. Because if you treat your employees like gold, the gold will be around your neck.
Exactly.
Like literally, like your employees, like you treat them properly, you do well with them, they always will want to do good for you.
Exactly.
All the time.
Honestly, to conclude the episode, just to say that, don't be comfortable. take risks, take challenges. Don't tell yourself that you're not good enough for anything, and don't be afraid to wake up one morning and want to change your whole life around.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Yeah.
no matter what you risk, no matter what you go through, you're gonna get back up. You're gonna get back up on the ladder. And you're gonna do even better for yourself.
And you guys are all strong mentally.
Exactly.
So you guys could take these challenges.
There you go. Be positive no matter what the state in. We just passed COVID-19 and we're still passing COVID-19. But as you can see, as we just started with the positive guys, we're still staying strong. We're still staying positive.
Yeah.
So whenever we express a message to you guys about positivity, just know that just as much as we stay positive, you guys have to do the same for us. For us to connect with you guys.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you once again for tuning into episode 39. Episodes are ending very, very soon. Stay tuned for more updates about season 3. My name's Fortunato. Peace.
My name's Luca. And this is Bobby.
Ciao.